fast train, life's going straining just to catch a glance, raining in everything I left behind, to catch a glimpse of movement, picture stars and trees, a clear blue sky before they pass, forgotten treasures exit the corner of my eye. Life's just the same game, Monopoly shot, I'm here to stay, but chalkboards and candy canes, they can all...
Hello friends! Welcome back to the channel. I look so serious here, but to be honest, I'm quite excited for this week, as it's all about this new big feature that we are releasing. So join me this week and see if the release turns out okay. I reached work at around 9 AM and spent the first hour reviewing some pull requests and planning the tasks assigned to me basically. If I'm wrong, but it's quite a lot of effort. The new feature we wanted to release was ready for testing by our stakeholders, so I picked up a smaller task related to changing some infrastructure configurations. It sounds mundane, but I kinda like tasks that require you to read some documentation and understand how things are done. The book was about coding in TypeScript, and I usually only read self-help books or mystery fiction ones, but this one was actually pretty interesting. In this industry where you have to constantly keep up with the changing technologies, I guess books are an efficient way of helping us do that. Oh my god, guys, food coma is real. I felt so lazy after eating, but I just had a sync with my team's designer that did help me get back the motivation. She reviewed the new feature and gave us some feedback on cosmetic changes. I now go back to my desk and implement the changes, which were mostly HTML and CSS related.
Your body close on the front, your body, yeah, you'll be the one. The party start when we come, I'm Marty, yeah, shots gonna run. Your body close on the front, your body, yeah, you'll be...
This week, I really wanted to edit this Singapore versus Berlin, like how has it been like working in Berlin for a year video, and release it on Wednesday. But that meant that I had to spend the entire night on Monday editing and probably Tuesday as well. It's 9 something, and I just shortened down our long raw footage to 21 minutes. Working from home today, so I didn't bother dressing up at all. I might be alone in this, but I find working from home more productive than working from the office. Because in the office, you do get distracted by social gatherings or chatting with colleagues you haven't seen in a while, which I guess is an important part of working environment as well. I love days like this where I only have one meeting and I can spend the rest of the working hours coding and actually getting shit done. My mission for the day was to complete some pull request reviews, test the recent changes I had made to the new feature we were going to release this week, and verify some business logic with other teams. There were quite a few moving parts this day and time just flew by, so honestly I didn't feel much. Yeah, it does.
Soy sauce.
Now we can get the bigger board.
To our neighbors and they're thinking of moving.
I don't remember what time I was editing till, but it was late. I woke up at 6 AM today so I could upload the video since it took forever to export last night, so I just fell asleep. but it's now ready to be exported, and I'm so excited to finally upload it on YouTube. Today's not a normal day at work technically, as a bunch of engineers across multiple teams, including myself, are gonna gather and work to solve some engineering problems and processes that don't tend to get prioritized usually. Think of it as a fun bi-monthly hackathon. Coding is one of those things that really tests your patience, and today was a great example of that. I was working on improving a folder which included changing some tests. After changing a very small thing, all the tests started failing for some odd reason. I now had to Google the errors, reading through a ton of sites to figure out how my one line change broke everything. Oh, never mind, you can wait.
Conversation stuck in my head. Don't wanna live with regrets. If I hold you now, would I lose you forever?
And the day is here. It's now time to release the feature to production, and I am thrilled. I'm gonna now turn on the release button and monitor to make sure nothing breaks. The release went perfectly, and I can now move on to another topic. Phew. I usually spend Thursday and Friday evenings chilling and not doing anything productive, so that's exactly what's gonna happen after work. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week in my life, and I will see you in the next one.